Hello everybody, my name is Devir and I am the publisher at Devir Games. Today we are here to tell you all about the new releases for 2024, starting from now until the end of the year. Some of them you already know them, some of them you still don't know much about them, and I still have a few surprises for you. Before traveling into the future, let's make a brief summary of the games that we have released so far. Are you ready? As you can see, we started the year with some very strong releases. Now let's have a look at the games that we're gonna play from now on. Our first release comes from Argentinian designers Javier Pellizzari and Ariel Di Constanzo and illustrated by Ernest Sala and Mado Peña. Its name is Sand. It's the latest installment in the Kemushi saga that takes us to a post-apocalyptic time. In this Eurogame, we ride on top of our giant silkworms, traveling through this wasteland, trying to bring back life to this desert. What do these three games have in common? Sushi Go, Dungeon Riders and Cacao. All of them have been designed by Phil Walker Harding, one of the best family games designers who's joined forces with Steve Finn to create a game especially for Devir, Cities. Get ready to put together cities like Barcelona, New York or Mexico in this tile-laying city-building game. Are you ready to rock? Pump up that volume because Rock Hard 1977 is here. A game designed by Jackie Fox, the former bass player of the Runaways, the first all-female rock and roll band. Put yourself in the shoes of an aspiring rock and roll star and get ready to rumble those stadiums in the late 70s. So now it's time to chill out. Do you feel like some snacks? Let's put some Fritos on the table. A very fun game for up to 7 players in which we become frozen food trying to avoid falling into the pit of boiling oil, and if we happen to push someone else into that, well, so be it. This year we have already released the first wave of the Devir Pocket games, but the thing is that we've gone a little crazy and we will release at least 2 more. The first one will begin with The Lie, a game in which cards will lie to you, designed by Eugeni Castaño and Eloy Pujadas. Then Cinco, a real-time madness, designed by the Brazilian author Gustavo Barreto. And Venturesome, a game by Michael Rienek in which he re-implements his classic Dark Whisperings. The second wave starts with Moirai, the game of the Thread of Life by Alberto Millán and illustrated by Loles Romero. And All Aboard, a very fun game of boats and animals by Paco Yáñez, illustrated by Monsuros. What happened in the Kemushi saga? The harmony of life that we have seen in Bitoku and Bamboo has now turned into a wasteland in sand. We will discover that in Daitoshi, our Euro game for experts that is going to be our main release at the Essen Fair in October. A game created by Dani Garcia, the designer of Barcelona, among other games, and illustrated by Marina Vidal. We're almost done, but we have kept one final surprise for the very end. And we know you're never satisfied, so this year in Essen we will also release Matcha, the expansion for the White Castle. The new design by Llama Dice, again illustrated by Joan Guardiet, brings us a new board in which we will enter the House of Tea, where we will find more dice and 3 new actions to give more flavor to our games. We hope that you have enjoyed all the new releases for this 2024, so please play a lot and we will see you again very soon.